welcome back to Floral Fusion, where we fuse the art of floral design with a trend in the industry. This is episode 7. We're in July, believe it or not. So I do have a perfect theme for this month since we're in summer now. And this month's design trend is going to be the nautical theme. So you see this a lot in furniture design where, you know, the wood is maybe worn out and looks kind of like a Cape Cod home, and has that really nice beachy look and feel. A lot of it's kind of laid back, easygoing, bright, very airy, light and airy. You'll hear that trend and you'll hear that term when you look at anything with a nautical theme. But it's also very crisp and clean. That's what I love about it. There's really clean lines and it's a very simple trend. So I am very much looking forward to teaching you how to make a floral arrangement that has orchids submerged underwater. It's gonna be probably one of the shortest episodes because it's really simple. So I can't wait to show you. Let's do it. So I have some really basic items for this tutorial. These are called dendrobium orchids. They're absolutely beautiful. These are more of a blush tone, so you can see how they have kind of just a little bit of a blush tone towards the edge. And then these are just plain white dendrobium orchids. They'll come with this little tube on them, and they're always filled with water. They ship them that way so that they stay good for a long time. I mean, these are great. They will last forever. Well, not forever, but they last a long time. Then we have just simple vases, you guys, just glass vases that you can pick up at Michael's or you can pick up at any other craft store. I also have a collection of seashells. I personally love the beach. It's so peaceful. I love going. I love just sitting there and listening to the ocean. Totally puts me in Zen mode. So this is why July's episode is really, really cool. So you can see that there are some shells here as well. I also picked up this really pretty sea glass. It's just like a bright green color. So I thought that would accent the vases pretty well. So now I'm going to go ahead and start putting the little collection of shells and sea glass into the vases. All of the vases with the shells and the sea glass and with water. So when you're done, it should look something like this. Now you can put anything in these glass vases. You can put little rocks, you can put sand, you can put anything you want to make it more colorful. It's really using your creative freedom and ability to envision something that works for you. You could even put a little LED light inside of here to illuminate it. Or what I've seen done, which is beautiful, is a small floating candle on top of here. So it can really be whatever you want it to be. So now we are ready to start adding our orchids to the vases. So I have all my orchids. I think what I want to do is mix the colors. So I'll probably want to do a little bit of blush and a little bit of white in each vase to make it more interesting. So I'm just going to take this orchid stem here. I'm going to measure it against the height of the vase. So I'll probably need to cut a little bit off the top and a little bit off the bottom so it fits in. So I'm cutting off a little bit off the top, and I'm cutting a little bit off the bottom. So it probably looks something like this when you're done. Then I'm going to simply insert it inside of the vase. There's one stem, so it'll look something like this. And then I'm going to add one more. Then we'll continue with the rest until we have a nice collection. So this guy can go on this side. And I'm going to take off a few little blooms just so we can fit it in here. Notice how I put it in upside down. So I put it in this way. You can do it either way, but that's just kind of how this demo that I'm showing you in this demo. So when you're done, you should have an arrangement that looks like this. So let's do the rest. So when you're done, they should look something like this. And they're all lined up there, ready to go. They have the shells on the bottom with the sea glass. And then they're all submerged underwater, all lined up. Thank you for watching episode 7 of Floral Fusion. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it inspires you to create something for yourself or for your loved one at home. Remember, this one was really simple, right? All we needed was water and maybe some orchids or whatever type of flowers you want to experiment with, and just a glass container and maybe some shells that you've collected on the beach. So something really simple for summer. So sending love and good vibes your way. Enjoy the rest of July, and we will see you in August. Bye-bye. Floral Fusion fun fact number 6. So this episode was all about creating a floral arrangement with flowers submerged in water. Did you know that there are some floral species that can actually grow in water? So the lotus flower is one of my favorites because it can grow in lakes or rivers. And while I was doing some more research, I found that lotuses, they close up at night and then they rebloom in the morning and look beautiful. Their roots actually grow in the mud, and the toughest of mud, and the conditions are so extreme, yet the lotus still continues to bloom every day. The seeds can also survive thousands of years, which is amazing to me. And it really has become this iconic symbol of history and art and culture. You know, it's seen as sacred, it's seen as spiritual, or spiritual enlightenment. It represents rebirth and the will to live. So the lotus flower is a great symbol for the world today, and a great reminder for us to keep going, keep having the will to live, and practice your spiritual enlightenment every day. Thanks for watching.